Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk on this Wednesday morning. We got a pretty beautiful day outside today. We're sitting at 55 degrees here in Fargo currently at this moment, and we're settling into a rainy pattern through the weekend. Going to cool down pretty extensively compared to the temperatures that we've been seeing the last couple of days. Those summer-like temperatures that may be changing coming up pretty quick. One more time, thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. My name is Alex Larson. So we're going to kick things off talking about just that, what we got in store weather-wise for the day. Give me 1 second to get my screen set up to share with you. I'm over on the Valley News Live website where we're sitting at 55 degrees again here in Fargo. Fair conditions. Going to be cloudy, partly cloudy. Those clouds continuing to roll on in the afternoon, starting at about 1 p.m. We're going to be pretty cloudy. Only going to hop up to 76 degrees today. That'll be around that 2 o'clock hour there. Tomorrow we're looking at it rain, a few storms south, overcast skies, highs below 70. So going to be a little chilly. Rain, go away, showers for tailgates. So meteorologist Lisa Green pulled this up for us during the Valley today this morning, but our rain chances for Friday throughout the Valley are exponential. So if you're one of the folks, one of the Bison fans heading out to tailgate, you're gonna want to rain-proof your setup you got going on there. I know that rain has never stopped Bison fans in the past, neither has below zero temperatures, so I know that they'll probably get still an incredible turnout for tailgate on Saturday. Don't let that deter your plans by any means, but you're going to want to be prepared. And you can also stay prepared on those rain chances that are coming up these next couple of days. That'll be over on our VNL weather app. Our First Alert Storm team can keep you updated with everything you need to know as that rain continues to move on in, when and where that is hitting. All those details, we'll have those posted for you there if you miss anything online or on air. Free to download in the App Store, easy to use, so get to that after this, of course. Moving on to our news portion of this segment, the North Dakota Supreme Court heard arguments in the case of Spencer Moen yesterday. If you're familiar with this case, he's the West Fargo man found guilty of murdering his wife Sonia and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. So Spencer Moen filed for an appeal of his conviction, saying the district court violated his rights by not allowing his 2 kids to testify in person at the hearing. Again, if you're familiar with this case, those children testified through Zoom. A psychologist saying that this would psychologically damage those kids. So an interesting case that we've been following here. And you can read much more about the background of this over on our VNL News app. You can download and use it for free. We've got all of our background coverage over on the app as well as on our website too, so you can stay in the loop with what's going on there. And tensions were high Monday night as Fargo City Commissioners debated moving forward with relocating the Downtown Engagement Center. So ultimately, that's what they did in a 4-1 vote. Valley News team Sydney Zatz diving into this topic, bringing us our story.
We need to move it out of downtown. Next to the police station without housing is perfect.
Human beings that just need help. And if we can join forces and get those people more help, that will be a result that will be good.
Moving the Downtown Engagement Center and the services it offers. Jen Eliason with Fargo Cass Public Health says moving the deck would be a benefit to all.
It's definitely been a distraction to be in a building that, 1, people don't want us in, and 2, that poses so many challenges for us to provide the types of services we want to provide. So I'm very happy about it. I'm glad that we have some direction and that we get to start moving towards something else. I think there's a lot to navigate yet.
Navigating 3 possible areas. Eliason says it's preferred to stay near downtown, but City Commissioner Michelle Chernberg says move the center away from it.
We have business owners that have offered to even help fund this. We close the deck. We move it next to the police department, which is a perfect location.
Some of the benefits proposed to commissioners includes a faster pathway to treatment for clients and space for more programming. They say the current location has insufficient space and a 3-level layout that requires extra staff.
I think that people are just ready for us to move to a different area. And, you know, they do believe that that'll reduce some of the activity downtown that nobody wants to see.
What people do want to see is people able to get the medical care, substance use, and mental health services they need.
My only wish is we could have done this sooner, but I certainly support about moving it to the right location with expanded services that will help people get the service and help that they need.
No matter where the new location is, Fargo Cass Public Health is ready for what the journey to a new location will bring.
Wherever we end up, we're just going to figure it out.
So a public input meeting is set for Tuesday, September 23rd at 5 p.m. in the Commission chambers. It's also going to be live streamed, and we of course here at Valley News Live will continue to bring you coverage of this as it develops. Meanwhile, local auto shops say catalytic converter thefts are back on the rise in the Fargo-Moorhead area. So they say they're seeing more than usual amounts of these thefts recently. The converters contain highly valuable precious metals and takes just seconds to cut from a vehicle. One shop in Fargo had 6 theft reports in just a single day. They're sharing some ways to stay protected.
The only thing you can really do is try to keep your vehicle in an area with cameras and lighting. That's a huge thing. If you have your vehicle parked on a street that is very dark, that's a target because it's easy for them to not be seen.
If you do fall victim to this, experts say it's best to call both police as well as your insurance company. And hundreds gathering at the Churchill Field on the NDSU campus to remember Charlie Kirk last night. That gathering included worship, prayer, and song. We're going to take a peek here. People brought signs, flowers, and pictures to mourn the loss of Kirk. Folks at the vigil expressing why hosting this event was so important.
His assassination was an awful, horrendous thing for our country, and we believe that we should honor his life and death with these sorts of things, allow people to grieve properly and gain closure and honor his legacy.
It was a grief that I've never felt for somebody I've never met, somebody I've never, talked to in person, and only saw him on YouTube videos and on TV. And yeah, there's a grief in my heart that I just didn't know you could have for somebody that wasn't a close friend or a relative or a neighbor. It's unusual.
So before the killing of Charlie Kirk, he was set to be in North Dakota on the UND campus on October 9th for an event. That event is still slated to take place. We'll give you coverage of who exactly is going to be at that event. That'll be coming within these next few weeks, of course. And construction starting in Harwood as the city approved the $3 billion AI data center. Last week, the city voted on the rezoning land just southeast of Harwood. On your screen right now, you can see construction's already underway. Project will include 2 facilities covering more than 900 acres. It'll be powered by Cass County Electric and is expected to create more than 200 full-time jobs. A load of sugar beets was spilled on I-29 northbound in Fargo yesterday morning. So we're going to take a peek at this. Check that out. North Dakota Highway Patrol responding to that particular spill around 10:15 yesterday morning. Sugar beets covered several lanes on the interstate. Highway Patrol was on scene directing traffic so cars could drive away from the mess. There was no vehicle that had stopped after the spill occurred, according to Captain Niewind of the North Dakota Highway Patrol.
Be paying attention, get rid of those distractions as you're driving so you can react to something like this. Luckily for us, this happened during our daylight hours so people could see the hazard up ahead. They were able to react to that. We had several close calls out here while people were slowing down. Traffic was coming in pretty hot over the top of this overpass.
North Dakota Department of Transportation was also on scene as they cleaned up the beets off the interstate. Only took over a little over 30 minutes. Niemann also adds that there were no injuries, no property damage, and no crashes following the spill. MSUM giving its first State of the University address that outlined a vision that will transform their campus, expand opportunities for students, and strengthen their region. The university is offering new programs in computer science, sociology, criminal justice, and more. Institute of Applied AI is also welcoming a new executive director to prepare students for an AI-driven future. Very cool there. We've got more details listed on our website, valleynewslive.com. And that's about all I got for you here on this Wednesday morning. Remember, you can catch us streaming over on Facebook, YouTube. You can also catch it on our website under the live stream tab over there. Lots of different avenues to get a hold of this, where I'm able to recap you on anything you may have missed this morning or last night, all the local stories that are catching a buzz. Again, that's about all I got for you here. Remember, we're going to have a rainy days the next few days, so be sure to download that VNL weather app so we can get you those forecasts right at your fingertips. VNL News app for those updates. We're able to send you push notifications when I start this up or anybody starts this up throughout the day too, so you can be updated in the know with everything that's going on in our community. Again, that's all I got for you. I'm going to see you tomorrow. My name is Alex Larson. Have a great day.